Hey guys, how's it going? As you can tell, it's winter time here in the northeast of the United States. I live in the Poconos of Pennsylvania, and this is one of my favorite times of the year. I love it. It's perfect hiking weather, but it gets chilly. So what I'm doing today is splitting some firewood for our home, and as I was chopping up the wood, it just brought me back to the Amazon when I went out with my mom and my family to chop down trees and to collect firewood. And firewood is something that they do very frequently, almost on a daily basis, because it's their primary source of fuel. That's how they keep warm at night. That's how they cook their food. And they even use it, burning a piece of firewood to light up the trail in case they're traveling at night. So it's very, very important. And it reminded me of when it was the one trip when I went down with my mom to the forest to collect firewood, and it was really funny because I had never chopped firewood before, and the reason why it was a little comical because getting firewood or acquiring firewood for the village is a women's job, and it's usually the men that actually chop down the trees, and it's usually the women that go collect the firewood. And I don't know why and the reason for it, but if you got to think about it, in a Yanomami society, everyone has a job to do, and there are certain gender roles, and I'm not really sure why they are as they are, but anyway, whatever it is, people chip in, and because you have to survive. And here I could take a week off and watch Netflix and just sit on my couch and not do a thing. And chances are I'll probably be alive. I'll probably have food. I'll probably be warm in my house. But I can't imagine a Yanomami, taking a week off and just not doing anything and just sitting around in their hammocks. So what I want to do with this video is, I want to chop some wood, and then I'm going to take this video and show it to my mom. And I think they'll get a kick out of it. And the one reason why they'll get a kick out of it because, look at my environment, look at my ecosystem. It's all white, it's snow, and how would the Yanomami ever know snow? They've never seen it before. So it's really cool when I show them pictures of winter time here. And I obviously there's no way I could really explain it. I'm sure mom has some way of explaining it to the rest of the village, but she is the only person in the community that has ever seen snow. There is some footage of me chopping firewood in the jungle, and I'm nothing compared to my mom, or even my like 15-year-old nephew who goes out and gets some firewood sometimes. But the Yanomami are strong and they're resilient, and so here's a short clip of mom. I think this is back in 2011, and the way she just wheels that axe and chops firewood is just amazing. And for me, I just liked going out into the forest with them just to watch them and learn about just daily life and be able to document it is really, really cool. And then of course I'll wield an axe and I'll chip in. And there was a time when my brother took me out and he taught me how to chop down trees in the jungle, and that's some really risky stuff. I mean, the trees here just look like little toothpicks coming up the ground compared to the trees in the Amazon. Those things are massive, and not only are they huge, but within the canopy, there's all these vines and foliage that kind of like interlock the trees together. So when one goes down, it's not uncommon that another one goes down with it. So you got to really, really be careful. And there was a time when I was chopping trees with my brother, and you could see he sensed the fear. I could see the fear in his eyes when the tree was about to fall, and he started screaming, "Go, come on, come on!" So I grabbed my axe and I took off. But it was like this thunderous crackling sound as the trees just toppled over. It was just amazing. So here I have a chainsaw, so I use a chainsaw to chop up the wood, and I have this this splitter. So I'm gonna show this to mom. The 8-pound splitter is kind of overkill for this little piece of wood, but it's what I have for now. So this one's for you, mom. Okay. I can already hear the the entire village laughing. And maybe the oohs and ahs, and they're probably gonna say, why don't you bring one of these down? And wood they call goa is firewood, or leña in Spanish, and and this is what they have to do every single day. And I think what's cool is that, you know, even though our cultures are so different, but you know, they're in the jungle collecting firewood to keep warm at night, and I'm here in Pennsylvania trying to collect firewood to keep my house warm at night as well. So even though there's such disparity between our worlds, but I think the fact that we have some commonalities is what makes us unite over the campfire, right? When we tell stories and show pictures, and even though I don't speak Yanomami and they don't speak English, and I drive a car and they walk barefoot, but there is certain elements of humanness, I guess you can say, you know, humanity, and that binds us, and that to me, that's beautiful. I love those kind of moments with the Yanomami. Well, in closing, I hope you enjoyed this contrast between collecting firewood in the snowy white winters of Pennsylvania and the tropical jungles of the Amazon. So I thought it was pretty cool, and I can't wait to show this to Mom. And you know, and one thing that the Yanomami, and in closing I'll just say this, is that they always hayakomas, you know, these axe heads, obviously not a sledge like this, but or a splitter like this, but they really want axe heads, and they often, you know, don't get, at my village, they don't get access to these steel goods unless I go down there. And if my mom says, you know, these are the things that we want as a gift, I'm gonna bring them for her. You know, what am I gonna say? No, Mom, can't. And they're wonderful gifts, you know. And they're more of, you know, a gift for my mom and my family, so that they can, you know, they like them a lot. It makes them happy, and it's like Christmas time for them, really, when I come down. Other than that, they only get goods when they trade with other Yanomami that have access to those goods. So, you know, I think it's such a special time when I go down there, for many reasons, just to reconnect with my family and to share, you know, these trade items, and also to share stories like this and pictures and videos like this, where, you know, I'm chopping wood here, and they can compare and contrast to their life when they chop wood down there. Okay, great. Well, thank you for watching, and I look forward to the next video. Take care. Bye.